What's happening, guys? We're gonna get back to it. Let's pick up where we left off. Did a stream earlier today with a little bit of help from a very clever chap. I've got a level where some diamonds might be, and so I was thinking maybe we could just poke around in that. Got a lot of picks for now, so that's really good. Made this little lava pit over here for throwing things out. Just like that. Just empty out as much of that as I can there. Okay, so found a way from my storage room to come down into my mine. So that's really great. That's working out really well. You can see this is the level I thought the diamonds were at. And no, things are just a little bit deeper, right? Just 3 or 4 deeper. Maybe even a little less, but whatever. We're just gonna bash away at this for a little while. Because there's lots of resources here. Hopefully we'll find some diamonds so we can get that nether portal built. That's going to go on the 2nd floor of the house. Maybe 3rd floor? I haven't decided quite on that just yet. Hope you're having a good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Yeah, I cleared out a very large room here. Well, it's not the biggest, but for survival it's big, because you gotta do it block at a time, right? Found a royalty-free mix to be played on streams, which is not really my style. I'm very fussy with music, to be honest with you guys, so we'll check this mix out. We'll see if it's got some good songs or not. I'm hearing a lot of sort of electronic action music, but not a lot of soul just yet. Yeah, just clear it away, you know? Using stone pickaxe right now. If I happen to find a nice, just a bit more steel, I'll start regularly using steel picks for a bit, because I've got a nice bit upstairs actually, but just for now, we'll blast through these stone picks. Found some redstone down here. Found some lapis lazuli at this level already, which is great. Thought they were diamonds, but Jolicraft's texture pack got all excited. Get over there, smash it out. It's not diamonds. It's blue. It looks very similar, and you'll see. Oh. If I find some more, you'll be able to see the difference. Yeah, just to the wall, right? Maybe I should do something with this room once it's finished, because it's really large. It's just that upstairs I have my tree farm room is going to be very, very large. Larger than this probably by the time it's all over. But yeah, I just don't know what I would need down here to be this large. Ooh. Alright, you know what? We're going to use... No, we're not. It's the only one I got right now. This is fine. Make a few of these. And just clear this out. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I like meeting people. Left some redstone floating over there that I just haven't cleaned up yet. What I wouldn't give for some creepers or some TNT for down here to just blast this stuff out. Too early game for that. Wonder if you can lure creepers. Like, I suppose a monster spawner, maybe you can breed them or make them somehow? Probably not, eh? They're a surface thing, not a... Oh, no, they're underground. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just cleaning this out. Oh, I know. Maybe this giant room could be used for some kind of farm? Because some farms are very large to build. Guess I'm putting the work in, so... Poisonous, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you got a couple minutes, I'll show you around. This is stream 9 or 10, maybe 8 or 9. Started from the start. You're coming around at a time when the house is just getting started. Really, there's still lots of stuff to do. I'm great. I'm great. I just had to take care of some domestics though in a very busy place. So lots of people, lots of traffic. It kind of sucked, but I dealt with it. I dealt with my responsibilities. I'm going to show you the house. I'm going to show you this. That's what I'm putting the title of the stream, so I feel like anybody new probably needs to check it out. This is just a mine room, hopefully trying to find some diamonds. Haven't come across it yet, but a little bit of redstone and lapis going on down there. But come on up here and I'll show you. How about you? What are you up to? Just chilling out? So I got a storage room started here. Still nowhere near where I need it. I want chests all the way, right? All the way and all the way. This room just full of chests. We'll figure out what they're all for as time goes on. But they're coming along. Made a little tree farm down here. So far I got oak and acacia, the two closest trees to the house. So yeah, dealt with that. But that's nice. This is producing some good wood very quickly. It's definitely been a lifesaver. I don't feel like roaming all over the map to get some wood, you know. And this is the main floor. 8 or 9 streams now, so it's still not really decorated or anything. But it's functional, you know. Got a place to sleep, got a place to work on some stuff. That's the same mine shaft that we just came out of, just connects to something else. Let me just go to bed real quick. Get the daytime thing going on. So I'm going to show you why this is such a sweet spot. I'm really fussy on to where I want to build. I don't like putting the time into a place that doesn't quite fully do it for me. So I always like a place that's on the ocean, but maybe with some with a mountains nearby. It's like almost a must-have for me. So I found this place after many refreshes. Got mountains in the distance, right? Got a village over here, and there's a second village over here. So 2 villages, got my mountains right on the ocean, and this large flat area here to build. Just the start of a very large house here. Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm just going to be streaming regularly, hanging out with people, and working on this. I've taken a lot of good advice from a lot of knowledgeable Minecraft players here on Twitch. I can't claim I'm far from pro, you know. Right here's where the enchanting room's going to be. Yeah, so good advice is always welcome, of course. And the 3rd floor, I haven't quite put everything together yet, but I've walled it all off, and I'll punch some holes in it where I want windows or something. I don't know what to do with this just yet. It's coming along. Got this little balcony over here to look over the farms. These are just temporary farms until I build something much nicer. But for leather, for wool. I got a little bit of food. I'm gonna need 1 billion books, of course, for that enchanting room here. I haven't even started that yet, right? So look at this. Like, yeah, the bookcases are going to take a lot of paper, paper and leather. So that's gonna come along when it comes along, right? Thanks very much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Maybe you get a notification when I'm popping on. It should be pretty regularly. I'm trying to do this every day. This is Solo World, man. I appreciate the offer, although I will want to be doing some sort of collaborative stuff in the near future. There's actually been a couple other people who followed that have been asking to maybe work with me on some things, and you'd be welcome as well. Yeah, maybe we can get down to another world and put something together. I do own a realm. Which I will be looking for some help on. If you're into putting a little time into that, that's always appreciated, of course. Trying to write a fantasy novel, and so the idea was to write this gigantic book. Really, you know, fantasy novels, right? And then make a Minecraft world that is the continent in the book, right? But oh man, So I got into World Painter and I made the continent of my world, and I made it too big. I made it where it's like 40 minutes or so to walk from end to end. Is like 40 minutes. It's a gigantic Minecraft map, absolutely gigantic. All the cities are marked, and all the villages and fishing villages and forts and castles and cities, and it just needs building now. But it's so huge, it's intimidating. Let's go back down to our diamonds here. I want to find some diamonds today. Okay. Keep smashing away at this. Yeah, sure, man. Right on. So where are you from? I'm broadcasting from Ontario, Canada. I've had a couple crazy people hanging out with me from Australia recently because of the time that I'm broadcasting. Sometimes like first thing in the morning, Australia's just getting out of school and things like that. So yeah, I met a lot of people from around the world already, just starting this stream. Come on. Where are they? Little dubstep bass there. There's some redstone again. Which I want a lot of redstone. I'm good with that. Mississippi. Right on. Wow. Great place. I know a thing or two about archaeology, and I can tell you Mississippi's fascinating archaeology. Long history there, many thousands of years of stuff in the dirt, probably just in your backyard maybe, you know? It's a really cool place. Also like the music. I'd like to say that Mississippi's very similar to where I'm living here in Canada, but there's a very big differences between Mississippi and Canada. You're much farther south, so you get animals and things that we would never have here. Have you? Like what? Arrowheads, maybe? Oh no. Lights out. Okay, I gotta stop for a second. The length of a pencil. Well, I can tell you that, was it broken or was it intact? That is absolutely insane. Tell me a little bit more about its shape. Something that large is very rare around here. What am I doing? Need at least a little bit of that. Just make tons of them, why not? I've done a lot of archaeology here in Ontario, and I can tell you, if I found an arrowhead bigger than my hand, I would be freaking out. And a lot of people that I know would also freak out, because they're also archaeologists. Wow, no kidding. So, at the bottom of the arrowhead, you know how it comes down, the point, and it comes down, and then does it flare out at the bottom, like where you would tie it to a stick, or does it come down into a flute where it's got a notch like that at the very bottom of it, like comes down either flat at the bottom, so more like the bottom of a canoe, kind of just it comes down and then there's a flat area, or does it flare out a bit? I don't know if Twitch's whisper message system thing, you can attach pictures, man. I'd love to see this thing. Just flat at the bottom? Well, you say this is in your backyard? My mind is exploding right now. I'm not saying it is this, but the really large, long points, usually not arrowheads at all, right? They're spear points, or indigenous peoples in North America would use, they'd make a knife the same way that they would make an arrowhead in many ways. So a lot of knives are, things that look like an arrowhead is classified as a knife because of its size, right? So there's leaf-shaped knives, and I've seen a lot of arrowhead ones, ones that are shaped like arrowheads. But basically, when it's that large, it could be considered more of a blade than an arrowhead, right? Or a spearhead. That being said, that kind of classic shape, if you look it up, it could be paleo. Could be from the paleo time period, which is extremely old. Very, very special. I would... you should maybe take really good care of that thing. I got a personal Instagram, but I don't go on it very much. Instagram's it's okay to me, you know. I don't put it down, but it's not really my thing. I try to avoid Facebook anything, although I do stream on Facebook, and it has its merits. And it's a couple other things it doesn't do too well, in my opinion, but Lord Ian. It's great to see you. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are hanging out, working on this, trying to find some diamonds at the moment. What are you up to? Just hanging out? Poisonous was just telling me how he's found a really incredible arrowhead on his property, which to me is a very, very exciting thing, because I happen to really like archaeology. Wow, look at this. We hit the wall, man. Alright, over here. Don't like working in the dark. Put a torch down here. Got a really nice house build going on upstairs. Lots of work still to do. This would be like stream 8, pretty early in the game. So you're joining me right at the start of things in a lot of ways. You can't see the gameplay? It's not rude to tell me. You tell me if you're having problems. Maybe I can adjust something here and help you out. Let me just check on the stream quality right now. Let's have a quick look. Let me just check on the stream quality right now. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Streamlabs. There we go, buddy. Streamlabs, I clicked on the change the scene, right? And it did nothing. So we were stuck in intermission. So thanks for telling me. Way to go, software. Now we're good, eh? Just like this, looking for diamonds. If you happen to know where any are, please tell me, because this is a pain in the butt. So Lord Ian, what do you... Is it Lord Ian? Tell me if it's Lord Ian. I don't like screwing up people's usernames. Thanks for the follow, by the way, man. I appreciate that. Trying to get to 50 followers, like every good Twitch streamer should. Lord Ian. There we go. Very nice. I love it. Well, yeah, where are you watching from, man? I'm broadcasting from Ontario, Canada. It's a nice day outside so far. I took care of some domestics, and now I'm just gonna work on this a little bit. Oh yeah, I know. Well, this should be 12. This should be it. You can see here, I'm going to show you how bad it really gets for me. I try not to use coordinates. I try not to use, I don't consider it cheating. I try not to use anything like in settings and things like that, little tricks to help me understand where I am, especially coordinates. Because it's kind of like the adventure thing, you know what I mean? So I started a room at that level, you see? And it was that big. And I wasn't finding anything. And so I was just looking, and I'm like, all I'm finding is maybe a tiny bit of coal and stuff, and yeah, it sucked. And so with the help of another viewer like you guys, I didn't cheat, but you know what I did was, I'm like, this can't be Y12, right? But I didn't want to look at coordinates. So I looked away and showed coordinates. And then my buddy who was watching there, he looked at it, and then he told me whether I should go deeper or go up a bit or something. And so we bent the rules just a tiny bit. Live by boyfriend. Your boyfriend? Whoa. Don't feel like falling in holes just yet. Fill that in. Oh yeah, right on. In Canada? Yeah? Oh, right, your boy. Got it. He's Canadian, is he? Something good's gonna come out of this, I promise. We're in the right spot, and this is a big area. There can't be just a little bit of redstone poking out. There's gotta be something worth our time here. Right on, man. I very much like Canada, I'll tell you that. It's a little biased because I'm from here, but I have traveled quite a bit. Haven't traveled the States too much. The States is one of the few places I haven't seen a lot of. But I've been to a lot of islands in particular. Australia and New Zealand I've seen a bit of, and that was really great too. Germany, wow, amazing place. A great history too. I love the history of Germany. There's a lot of fascinating stories going back thousands of years. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we don't want any of that action right now. We did it though, we found something to look at, right? So, this is what I was talking about earlier. This looks like diamonds, but it's not. At least I don't think it is. The last time I did this, it was lapis. Let's see. Yep, see? No big deal. I like this stuff too. I kind of want diamonds though. And not very much of it either. Oh well. Alright, we got some serious lava problems going on here now. I'm gonna leave that exposed for now. It adds some nice light, and I don't need to get in there. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you need steel pick for that. See, that's why I need you guys. There's lots of little tiny Minecraft things to know that I'm afraid I don't know. I've been playing for a long time too, but the game's development is excellent, and it's yeah, it's just I would come in and out of it, you know. I'm back to playing some Minecraft right now. I do play other games though. There's some gold there. We'll leave that alone for now. Welcome back, Poisonous. Check out what you missed. We found a little bit of lapis here. And there's a bit of gold and some crazy lava going on right here. At the back of the gigantic mining room. Wonder how I'm gonna get that gold without falling in the oh, now there's lapis to get too. Okay, well, challenge accepted. I'm not gonna get that just yet. I want to clear a nice big wide area here first. This texture pack is Jolicraft, in case you're wondering. You can buy it on the marketplace at Bedrock Edition Minecraft, right? So yeah, you can buy this on the marketplace for pretty cheap. I think it's on sale right now. Their Black Friday sale. So 30, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like 33% off. It's a little cheaper for this particular texture pack at the moment. Yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, we could crouch, but I don't want it falling in there, so I think I'll fill that in first. I'll make a little island or something. You know what, Lordian? We can badmouth certain aspects of the history of Germany, for example, but almost every country has... there's one thing I know about history. Almost every country has some kind of bad history going on. I can't even think of one that doesn't, if I want to be honest with you. So Germany's most recent history is not the greatest in some people's opinion, and I respect that, of course. I understand why. But if you go back 1,000 years, you go back 2,000 years, You know, then we're talking about the Persian Empire, 3,000 years, you know, and the history of Germany at that time was also very interesting. Celtic tribes and things like that. It's got to look a little deeper when it comes to history, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure every single country as a country, more than just a region, has some kind of story that isn't great, you know, so don't take it to heart if somebody puts down Germany's history a little bit. They're just not thinking long enough, right? Right on, right on. Should we get that golden lapis now? I think we should. Let's just clear this last little wall away here. Give enough room to walk around in a little bit. I was hoping to be able to, as I cleared that way, I was hoping to be able to see maybe a little platform or something we can go down onto and then build a, you know, we can actually go down into it. And I think maybe, you know, if we go this way, let's just have a quick look. I'm not going to miss this cobblestone at all. I've got plenty of that upstairs. Just let it fall in the lava. That's fine. It's kind of nice, actually. Question about school. Shoot, man. Alright, how are we gonna do this? See? Like that. I'm really nervous. I don't want to fall in this. My favorite subjects in school? Well, I love history, that's for sure. I'm a musician, so music was a big deal to me when I was in school. It's been a while since I was in school personally, buddy. I'm a little older. I can tell you that the music was number one for me. I went to every music class. I played tenor saxophone like an animal. We got it. Simple. Yeah, stone pick. Oh, I forgot. It's okay. I got the iron pick to, you know, to do some special things. I got a bit more iron upstairs too if it wears out. Ah, I forgot again. Lordy, and tell me, or if you guys are both in school, tell me your favorite subjects. Tell me what you're really into. Sometimes a subject you're not really enjoying, it's just not being taught the way you'd like. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who don't like history. But meanwhile, it's just being taught really boring. There's nothing boring about history. I'll tell you that right now. Science, right on. Oh, Lord, Ian, that is crazy. You guys both, that's like intense mathematics. You guys know that, right? Yeah, so listen, I'm going to check out. This was just a little short stream here. Thank you very much for coming along the ride. Thanks very much for the follows. I'll be checking on later. Maybe we can hang out again. And just make some progress on this and find those diamonds. Don't know where they are. They're not coming up easy, that's for sure. We're not getting handed it, so looks like we'll have to just keep working it. But it's good to meet you guys. Yeah. Astrophysics. Oh my gosh, the math. The math. Right on, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out. I am going to jet. Got some things to take care of. It's getting close to dinner time around here, so pleasure to meet you. I'll see you soon.